Hello, Soul Family. My name is Geeta, and welcome to your live readings. If you'd like to get a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. I do still have to set things up, but all the readings, I just want to say really quickly, all the readings that are ordered in this live stream will be completed in this live stream. If for some reason you miss out on your reading, you can always hit me up over on Instagram at GeetaGalaway and DM me, and I can do it privately there. Hopefully that won't happen, but if it does, it's fine. Okay. I don't accept super chat. It's because I can't refund it if there's something does happen, or if there's some kind of issue. And also, if you don't want a public reading, you can have loads of private options. You can see it in the video description. It talks about there, and I post about it on Instagram as well. All right, so let me go ahead and set this up. Nobody's really in here yet. I kind of say all that stuff so in case anybody watches it on playback because they missed the reading. But no, usually nobody's in here by then. There's a way to what's it doing? Okay, it does fit in the whole thing in the screen. Hey everybody, the list is currently open. I might just changed it, but I told it not to do that. All right, today has been a long day. I've got a lot going on. Been having loads of downloads. I have progressed by leaps and bounds. Like things are going on currently. What did I not do the timestamps last time? I guess I didn't. Or not timestamps, the hashtags or whatever, the tags. Not timestamps. So if anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description as people start coming in. I'm just currently trying to set things up for this video. Maybe that's why I didn't get as many people last time. Not that it mattered. It didn't matter that much. I got plenty of things to do. There's not a shortage of things to do, that's for sure. Can the chat show up? Thank you. What is that? It's 11 out of 10. Garrett's cracking me up. Sorry. Reading something Garrett was saying. So the list is for paid readings. That's an interesting question, Tariq. And I'm feeling very drawn to actually answering it, which sounds really cliche, but I promise it's not. I'm not trying to sound cliche, it's just how it feels. Been channeling and everything like crazy today. I'm tired, but I'm still on fire. I like that question. I'm actually going to answer that question. And I do free dice readings. If you guys, while I'm waiting to get a payment for something, if you guys want to ask a free question for the dice, the available questions, and you do have to post your first name, their first name, both your sun signs with your question. If you're asking about other people, you can ask what someone's thinking, feeling, where's the connection headed, their next actions or intentions with this. You can ask yes or no questions with this, and I promise you, it's poop your pants accurate. All right, let's do it. Tariq. I like it. Will Tariq's future wife prioritize him in the relationship? Please tell me, will Tariq's future wife prioritize him in the relationship? Yes or no? Will Tariq's future wife prioritize him in the relationship? Yes or no? Unfortunately, the answer is no. I'm sorry. It's what it legitimately says. Hey, Sandeep. There you are. I was hoping you would make it. Sandeep has a quick reading. How are you been doing, Sandeep? Did you type something? I looked at my message. I didn't see any, but I don't know. If you want to tell me after and not right now, it's fine. Go ahead and post your quick question there, Sandeep. Oh, come on. Hey, just speak. Hey, how about, I think, you know what? Maybe we should just prioritize each other. You know, have a balanced give and take. If anybody would like to have a reading, you see how to do that in the video description. Right now, I do only have one person, Sandeep, who has ordered a reading. If after I'm done with Sandeep's and nobody else has ordered anything with cash or money or whatever, you know how it works, then I will probably do more dice readings. It's not summer yet, though. What's Sabe's current thoughts about Sandeep? To use some cards I haven't used in a minute, so I don't know why. Sometimes I don't care to know why. They just let's just do it. Save the technicalities for later. All right, please tell me, what are Sabe's current thoughts about Sandeep? What are Sabe's current thoughts about Sandeep? And if you want to ask a dice reading or something for question, Sandeep, go ahead and post it now, okay? All right, what are Sabe's current thoughts about Sandeep? What are Sabe's current thoughts towards Sandeep? What are Sabe's current thoughts about Sandeep? What are Sabe's current thoughts towards Sandeep? Judgment. Ooh. What are Sabe's current thoughts towards Sandeep? What are Sabe's current thoughts towards Sandeep? We're gonna get this going. Oh, did you? You can still do dice. Okay. I got it. Yes, no for Sandeep. What are Sabe's current thoughts towards Sandeep? I'm glad you do. You know, when I first started doing tarot, some people complained about the sound of tarot cards. I'm like, that's a weird thing to complain about. How about instead of you asking me not to shuffle cards, how about you stop joining videos where people are shuffling cards? Clarifying judgment. 5 of Swords in the reverse. Clarifying the 7 of Swords. Clarifying the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I can see how people would like it. I know I don't mind it. And if anything, sometimes maybe it's like very soothing. It's like one of those sounds that can be very, very like soothing. I do beat the hell out of this table. Trying to get them to like be straight. Because I need them to be like straight when I'm feeling through them. Because I don't want them to be bumpy. I want them to be even. So I can feel the energy better. Clarifying the Five of Swords in the reverse. Clarifying the Temperance in the reverse. You know, this deck's a little lumpy anyways, though. Clarifying the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So if anybody's wondering, this is a quick reading. Information on how to get a card readings in the video description. Paid readings get priority over free readings. See what we've got, Sandeep. They're wanting to say, what's the story, Morning Glory? I don't know what's going on with Morning Glory. I know that's the name of a flower. That's the kind that makes you hallucinate too. All right. I don't know what that matters. Do you have morning glories there in India, Sandeep? It sounds like some shit that would be in India. All right. Trippy flowers. I would be shocked if you didn't tell me that they were in India. I would be surprised if you told me they didn't come from India or something. I'm going to ask. What is the origin of morning glories? Is that this trippy one? Maybe it's not morning glories. And that's Angel's Trumpet. Angel Trumpet is the trippy one that people take to do drugs. Says it's trumpet shaped. So I already knew that, but it's trumpet shaped. Just like a message. They're having me channel some freaking message to you about flowers. All right. It's from Asia, especially China and Japan. It was popular in imperial gardens. Spiritual-wise, in Mesoamerican culture, some species psychoactive. Oh, okay, it does. Okay, they are the trippy ones, and used in Aztec rituals for divination and connecting with the divine. In Japanese culture, morning glories called asago, meaning morning face, symbolize ethereal beauty, love, and fleeting nature of life, much like cherry blossoms. I don't know if it can do this. In a reading, I was just now channeling a message. What's the story, Morning Glory? What meaning could that have spiritually for her reading, for Sandeep? Who could have spelled your name right? It says morning glory symbolizes new beginnings and spiritual awakening. And it could mean an opportunity opening up, a spiritual awakening, just beginning, a call to embrace vulnerability. What are you waking up to, Sandeep? That's basically what I'm like subconsciously asking you. What truth is blooming in you now? Will you tell the truth or your heart before the opportunity passes? Ooh. All right, let's go back to this reading. The affecting energy is the incompletion of a cycle. The world reversed. The Knight of Cups. Six of Cups. The Chariot reversed. You're seeing delays to emotional fulfillment because a decision needs to be made. So you're Cancer. This is going to be up to you. You're a Cancer. So this is okay. So basically, what they're telling me this really. I know you just ordered a quick reading. I don't have to go here, but because they're telling me to, I have to. Yeah, I need a drink. My throat's dry. Okay, so like what they're saying, this connection that you have with Sabe is like you're supposed to be learning and growing and like leveling up. I don't know about for him, but it's talking about you specifically, and it's based upon like you're probably being tested. It's based upon the decision that you're going to be making. They're saying the word self-honoring. So a decision that you're making that's self-honoring is what matters in the situation. And then under here, see, we have the Two of Wands and the reverse. And this is you trying to make a decision about what you're going to be doing that probably has reason why you're getting the reading. And the Four of Swords in the reverse, they're saying restless. So I don't know if you're feeling restless. You're like, and the Four of Swords can indicate like laying in your bed and be like, ugh, what am I supposed to be doing this? Why is this happening? And they're saying that you're like focusing on loss or lack or sadness in association to it. I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, this is you. There you are, Queen of Cups, further emphasizing that it's definitely about you. But I knew it was about you when the Chariot was here. It's a Cancer card. Nine of Pentacles. I think it's talking about your emotional vulnerability and being more independent and successful in your own right and gaining success in learning. And it's like you're being successful in emotional maturity. And right now it's saying with the Page of Swords, you're trying to look on to what's going on here to try to gain information and insight on you being confused and what you're basically supposed to be doing, but also spiritually. They're saying that you could be feeling like your intuition is currently blocked in some way. You're definitely feeling like motivated to start doing something though, like to move forward, but you're like not sure if you should keep trying to affect with this relationship with Sabe because he's not really doing what you would like for him to do. From the cards, you got Ten of Swords and stuff, so you seem not too happy. Ten of Swords in the reverse. It's like you're trying to recover from this Ten of Swords feeling, which is like, it's like being stabbed, not just in your heart, but your whole body. You're saying that you're worried about either pregnancy or growth and expansion. And maybe even standing in your power as the Empress. Saying that you're wanting to remove limitations and restrictions and fears and doubts and illusions and gain clarity on your path and your destiny and where you're supposed to be going. All that just in the underlying energy. Let's talk about current thoughts towards you. So his current thoughts towards you with Judgment is he's feeling called to recover and maybe even apologize and give you some kind of offer with the Page of Pentacles. I'm hearing he's trying to figure out a way that he can put down this burden, but he's feeling this call, this very strong, like being very drawn to you currently. It can definitely have to do with this new moon energy. It's very powerful. It's really been fucking with me. I've been having a fun time for sure. He's trying to move away from your connection, but he's not able to. Mentally, sometimes he's able to like move away, but emotionally he can't. He's feeling like he feels like really like okay, it's like the Nine of Cups. And the upright is like, it's like wishes coming true, things like that. And the Nine of Cups in reverse can indicate a disappointment. He's disappointed. Whatever he moved towards to could have caused that disappointment as well. So if you've been feeling more drawn to him lately or something's been going on, he's feeling called some kind of renewal energy from Judgment. But I will say, With Judgment, it doesn't mean that he's just deciding this on his own. The angels are orchestrating it. And they're making him act that way. Good luck, Winda. Everybody send Winda good luck. I really liked Talking Tom when Amber was a baby. That's all of that information. All right, go ahead and ask your next question, Sandeep, the yes or no one. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. You're welcome, Linda. We're going to do 2 different versions. I kind of want to ask this one and then I'll ask the other one. I like extra confirmation. It also helps me understand like all about it. Will Saturday meet Sandeep this coming weekend? Yes or no? Will Saturday meet with Sandeep this coming weekend? Will Saturday meet with Sandeep this coming weekend? Yes or no? It didn't answer. Can we answer, please? I don't have time for this. Will Saturday meet with Sandeep this coming weekend? Yes or no? Will Saturday meet with Sandeep this coming weekend? Will Saturday meet with Sandeep this coming weekend? Yes or no? It says yes. Sorry, sometimes when I ring the bell, it makes it answer. So that says yes. Let's see what the cards say, okay? Extra confirmation. Please tell me, will Saturday meet with Sandeep this coming weekend? Yes or no? If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. It also explains down there how the free readings works versus the paid readings and what the differences are and everything. Please tell me, will Saturday meet with Sandeep this coming weekend? Yes or no? It feels like it needs a few shuffles. Will Saturday meet with Sandeep this coming weekend? Will Saturday meet with Sandeep this coming weekend? Yes or no? Will Saturday meet with Sandeep this coming weekend? Yes or no? Will Saturday meet with Sandeep this coming weekend? Yes or no? I must flip it over. Will Saturday meet with Sandeep this coming weekend? Yes or no? Will Saturday meet with Sandeep this coming weekend? Yes or no? Will Saturday meet with Sandeep this coming weekend? Will Saturday meet with Sandeep this coming weekend? Yes or no? The answer is, this one says no. All right, let me try to figure out what the heck it's talking about. So I've explained to you before, like when it comes to yes or no questions, there's slight differences when it comes to like dice versus this. Basically, if this says yes, this also can mean it's his intention to do it. Like he means to do it. Unfortunately, this is talking about some kind of misfortune that could happen that could make it not happen. So let me see what it says. Emperor reverse. There he is. And the Knight of Pentacles reverse is slow moving. So that means, like, I don't know, he could be late. He might have a lot going on. 7 of Cups on his plate. And then he might give up. Also, we have the Devil here. That's not so good. He might have a curse or something on him. Hopefully not. I'm just telling you what it could mean. Tell me the rest of the story. This is definitely his energy because it starts off with the Emperor. So that if you don't see him, it's going to be because of him. And it's going to be because him doing all this other shit. I'm seeing him potentially giving in to some kind of vice. And yeah. And moving towards that. Something unfinished that he's got going on that's weighing heavily on him. Something that he's very emotionally upset about. It could be another romantic interest of someone he's been messing with, and he might be wanting to meet with that person to resolve whatever issues with that person before moving forward. Or trying to figure out what he's supposed to be doing before moving forward. Oh, good luck for Angela. Good luck for all the Angelas, because I get a lot of Angelas over here. All right, and go ahead and do a dice reading, Sandeep. Question if you want. I can't do readings without using your real first name, so if you don't tell me the real first name, I can't do it. I won't do it. What are Sammy's current feelings towards Sandeep? 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 Let's see. Okay. I do feel like that he feels like your marriage potential. That he could potentially be really happy with you. It looks like he's got a lot of different options and he's trying to come out of conflict. And you have competition. Right now he's feeling kind of abandoned. It might not be by you, it might be by the other people. But he could be feeling a little bit coming from you. There's some kind of energy of him feeling like he's tired of doing something on his own. He's tired of being all alone. There's something he wants to confess to you or tell to you when you guys get alone. He's still, like, if you don't meet with him this weekend, he still intends to meet with you. So it's not like he's going to be like, I don't want to talk. He's like, with the 2 of Cups in your card reading, he could be ending a connection with somebody else. Like something could come up with them and then he has to go see them or work it out or something like that. But there's also an energy of him being upset. So I don't know if he's going to do it because he feels upset or because he's going to talk to this person, work things out and fix it and before he can move forward. Like he's trying to like get closure or tie up some kind of loose ends. I do feel like he feels like you're very beautiful and confident and influential and passionate. He feels very passionate about you. And he reflects on that information a lot at night. He could even do naughty things with himself when that happens. All right. Did you just order another yes or no questions, Sandy? is the connection headed between Savvy and Sandeep? Did you send me another 555? If anybody wants to have a reading, please read the video description below. It explains how to do all that. Yeah, you did. Okay. What is it? What is the question that you want me to ask for the cards? Yeah, in order to do any reading, I need first names and sun signs. All posted with the question. You can follow the instructions. It talks about it. That's pinned to the chat. All right, let's see if this says it. So, you know, if this says yes, that's his intention. Okay, so yes or no questions, mostly done this, are heavily focused. I have to try really hard to get it to like not go by like current thoughts. So it very heavily, if I ask this type of question, it's going to go by his current thoughts and intentions, okay? And so I'm going to do this in the cards, just letting you know. I can't help you, Linda, because I don't know your first name and sun sign, honey. All right, please tell me, will Savvy and Sandeep enter into a romantic relationship, yes or no? Will Savvy and Sandeep enter into a romantic relationship, yes or no? Will Savvy and Sandeep enter into a romantic relationship, yes or no? It doesn't answer. Will Savvy and Sandeep enter into a romantic relationship? Savvy and Sandeep enter into a romantic relationship, yes or no? Will Savvy and Sandeep enter into a romantic relationship, yes or no? Again, it didn't answer. Maybe it's the way I'm asking it, because I don't remember words, stuff like that. Please tell me, will Savvy and Sandeep Savvy and Sandeep be in a romantic relationship someday? Will Savvy and Sandeep be in a romantic relationship someday? Will Savvy and Sandeep be in a romantic relationship someday, yes or no? Okay, so it doesn't know. He doesn't know. The answer is he doesn't know. Let's see what the cards say. He doesn't know. That's what they're saying. Are you free? No, I'm busy. What do you mean by free? If anybody would like to understand how readings work, can you please read the video description? Paid readings get priority over free readings. Right now I'm doing the paid readings for Sandeep. Please tell me, will Savvy and Sandeep be in a romantic committed relationship, yes or no? Savvy and Sandeep be in a romantic relationship someday, yes or no? Will Savvy and Sandeep be in a romantic committed relationship someday, yes or no? Will Savvy and Sandeep be in a romantic committed relationship someday, yes or no? Will Savvy and Sandeep be in a romantic committed relationship someday, yes or no? Will Savvy and Sandeep be in a romantic committed relationship someday, yes or no? That's weird. All right, conflicting answers. And they're explaining to me about it, so, okay. So, his current intentions is not to be in a romantic committed relationship with you, okay? And for the most part, he doesn't really know. But, like, he hasn't decided. But this card means yes. And there's some kind of something fated or destined about it with this. There's definitely something going on in the situation with him. This is talking about you again with the world in reverse, the King of Cups. It's the same cards from before, but that other deck. And again, the Eight of Cups reverse, that was in your reading too. What are you saying? there's you. You're showing up at this Queen of Wands energy. Look at that. What is this? Seven of Swords too. They're saying now, okay, you could end up being with him, but there's also a chance you will be with someone else. Again, that's coming through. And they're saying it's somebody, I don't know, maybe even from your past, but it just could be a soulmate. Or somebody you have like intense past lives with. They're saying something about you needing to learn some kind of lesson that requires like emotional maturity, following your heart, and removing yourself from limited thinking. I actually just wrote something on Facebook about that. And then something can end up happening. But it depends on what happens with you. Let's see. They're saying with the Ten of Cups in reverse, there's a part of you that has a hard time believing that you can reach the Ten of Cups in the upright. That could be part of the limited thinking. And there's part of you that feels weighed down because you're expecting this injustice. It's like saying the same cards, different deck. Probably because he's horning our gonna. Probably trying to screw himself in. I will only be giving free readings to people who I feel drawn to when I'm not getting paid readings. Let me finish setting up this reading. I have not finished setting up this reading. Of this live stream. I can still feel you, even so far away. I can still feel you, even so far away. Stop asking dice questions, Sandeep. I didn't say you could have all those dice questions. What are you talking about? Why are you asking dice questions? I don't remember asking you to post that. No, you don't. I asked you if you wanted to ask one question, and I already answered it. And then I asked it extra confirmation. I used the dice to do extra confirmations for your reading. You're welcome. Private name, go ahead and post your question. Make sure you post it with your first name, their first name, and both of your sun signs. You can ask a yes or no question, or you can ask what someone is thinking, feeling, where's the connection headed, their next actions or intentions. The rules are in the video description. If you'd like to have a reading or understand how things work in here, please read the video description, as it says in the title of this video. And it explains things also in sometimes in the pinned messages. Not really doing those, just telling you how to do it, like for the questions in journal. Well, I really appreciate that private name. I can't like do your reading though. Like, just so you know, I just can't do it without having the real first name. But if you want to have something privately done sometime, feel free. I have many very affordable options on my Instagram, like that start at $5.55 that are actually very, very good. I have like options I can do on there through like they're text only. Oh, okay. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, I can do it through email. Yeah, because it's text only, so I can definitely do it through email. If you email me and you want to know what I'm talking about, I'll send you like screenshots of what the options are, and then you can pick from them. Okie dokie. My email is in the video description. It will be paid, but it will be very affordable. I will show you the very affordable. Like, they start at $5 if you're willing to take that risk. But if not, I understand. The free ones I'm doing are just little dice readings I'm doing on here as like a promotional type thing. The dice are really accurate though, but I'm not going to use dice for your text only reading. It's an actual legit reading. I don't know how crumbs get in this thing. It's not like I'm eating over these things or something. Okie dokie. David says, what is Ben thinking about dating? What kind of connection is this, David? What is Ben's... What is Ben currently thinking about David? What is Ben currently thinking about David? What is Ben currently thinking about David? All right, so Ben seems to be trying to make some kind of decision, I think. Let's see. You're a Gemini, right? And he's Kathy. Those don't usually go together. There he is. Where are you? He's not thinking about you directly in that way. He's like, okay, so he's trying to make a decision. He's thinking about you. He's trying to gain the strength to tell you something. He's feeling weighed down, though. He's weighing his options. What he's thinking about does have to do with value and money, or like either money or it's like physical stability. Strategizing. He does. There's part of him wants to just charge forward towards you and try to do what's right and balanced. And then part of him is reluctant because he doesn't want to just rush into it. He wants to think first before taking any action. But I will say, see how these cards are like, they're dice, but like they represent cards. They're all like this. And then this judgment is all by itself. This is the divine is like calling to him to do this. So this is being divinely orchestrated. All right. I don't really know about a live or something. Well, I'm in the live stream right now. This is live stream. Well, I'm not going to answer your question, Wenda, because I don't know what your BFF's name is, so. Okay. I don't see anything else really going on right now, so. And let me send you the information. Okie. I will have to do your reading after live stream though, but they have 24-hour options. The one is for like 3 days if it's a past life reading. Do I have it on this phone? I think I gotta get it off of my over here. Here we go. Oh, you know, that won't work. Okay. I'll send screenshots and get I'll copy the post. Then let me get the other one. And I'll show you. I have a lot of different reading options, like the ones that you're wanting to know about. Like Instagram readings are in the video description. So you're not really doing that. I can't really do the Instagram readings through the email. They're very good. But I'll show it to you in case you're just curious or something. So just to give you an idea of what's going on with that. All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna like post them. It's gonna still have all the crap with it. It just makes it easier for me to do it like this. Okay. Then another one. I'm gonna try to divide it with some goofy emojis here. All right, I'm sending it to you now. All right. Hey, Shauna, how are you doing? I was missing you. Hey, Garrett. Thanks, private name. Okay. Oh boy. All right. wait until you see what else been going on. I've been going through some, I don't know what to call it. I don't know. I've been going through it, okay? From that new moon has really fucked me up. All right, let's see. I'm going to do what are Alyssa's current feelings towards Garrett. I just gotta drop them. I've been really dropping them lately. Amber's making noise in your reading. She's sleeping. All right, please tell me. What? That's so funny. Sandeep was just here. What are Alyssa's current feelings towards Garrett? What are Alyssa's current feelings towards Garrett? What are Alyssa's current feelings towards Garrett? And definitely there's love here with the Ace of Cups with the Tower. So she's definitely feeling it. The love that she's feeling for you, she's trying to suppress it. But I don't know. They're saying her foundation is cracking open. She's being cracked open. I don't have judgment though here. But we do have the Star, which is about hope and renewal after some kind of injustice or imbalance that's been happening with you. There are some delays due to that. Right now she's feeling like the Five of Pentacles, so like loss, abandonment energy. She's wanting to come out of it. It's reversed. Part of her is trying to let go because she wants to like send you some kind of message, or she thinks about it for a source. She's like thinking about sending you some kind of message or something like that, but she's like holding back. She's feeling like a lot of love for you. And she's spying on you in some way, shape, or form. With that Page of Swords, she's like spying on you in some way. But she could be having some kind of self-worth issues, and that is stopping her from coming forward. Okay, and then Hernandez, Gonzalez, Rubio, Vergara. I don't know if I'm saying the last. I can pronounce the other ones. I'm not sure if I pronounced the last one right. So hopefully I didn't. Please help me. Why does my mind keep sending me death words that terrorize me and don't let me grow? Well, honey, those are called intrusive thoughts, and there's a lot of different reasons those can happen. Depending upon like how you're feeling when it's happening, can actually help you determine what is sending you that intrusive thought. And those intrusive thoughts are coming from most likely external entities. However, you can get messages also from your ego, but usually the intrusive thoughts are like triggering your ego, if that makes sense, which makes you fearful. A negative entity, or what some people call a demonic entity, could be doing that in order to stop you, to keep you fearful, so you don't move forward in your life purpose and lessons. And like you said, it's making you not like let you grow. So you have to learn how to create yourself a space to be able to escape from that, and you do that by creating a sacred space that is blessed and free of negative entities. And what you do is you do things to raise the vibration of that space. It could be your home or your room or something like that, somewhere where you feel safe. And you can burn sage and Palo Santo and do spiritual baths and sound baths and everything, and use crystals and all that stuff. And you can also ultimately, after you create that safe space, invite the angels in to help you, to free you from that. And that is a really good place to start off to improve that. If you buy a sticker, will you get a reading? No. Super chat is not anything that you send super chat. It's just the channel donation. Explains that in the video description. still has one in life. Please only ask one question at a time or I won't answer. If you don't follow the rules, I won't answer your questions. Oh, there's Jackson. I know you've been cooking lately, Jackson. What'd you get? A 3 minis and 2 quick. Mini what, though? I think that's mini depth. So that's $29. Where's Emily? Oh, okay. Okay. Hang on 1 second. Okay, go ahead and post your question, Emily. Make sure you post your first name, their first name, both of your sun signs with your question on the same post, okay? Everybody's losing their mind. Hang on. Too quick. Where's Jackson? Where are you, Jackson? Is that minis? I'm trying to figure out what kind of minis. Sometimes you say it wrong. It's got to be that. All right, it's 3 minis, mini minis, not mini depths. Sometimes you guys say it wrong. And then 2 quicks. Okay. I got it. I got it, Jackson. Figured it out. All right. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I had to figure it out. I figured it out though. Okay. Let me do Emily's reading really quick. Emily says, Aquarius, what are Micah's intentions towards you? You're going to be after this person, Jackson. All right, please tell me what are Micah's intentions towards Emily? What are Micah's intentions towards Emily, please? What are Micah's intentions towards Emily? Please tell me what are Micah's intentions towards Emily? Strength. What are Micah's intentions towards Emily? Okay. What does it say? You are Aquarius. I gotta figure out what that's about. What are Micah's intentions towards Emily? Okay. What are Micah's intentions towards Emily, please? So do I. Someone's like, I need financial blessings. Order money candle then. Clarifying strength. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying the Queen of Cups in the reverse. You can do it on the next full moon. But they definitely pay for themselves. Clarifying the Page of Swords. Judgment. Please tell me, what are Micah's intentions towards Emily? Like Cancer energy. Do y'all have somebody who, do y'all have like some kind of mutual friend or something that's a Cancer? Clarifying the 5 of Cups and the reverse. 2 of Cups. Clarifying the High Priestess and the reverse. What is this? Clarifying Judgment. Let's see. There's Aquarius, that would be you. Yeah, there's you. Six of Pentacles reversed. So what it's saying about you is that you're thinking about the past, and I don't know if you're working on it or whatever. There hasn't been a very balanced give and take, especially like when it comes to like doing physical stuff. Like maybe you're the person who's always going above and beyond. I feel like it's like maybe you're being asked to do something. It's like reading like this, like you're maybe being asked about something and you're not sure if it's something is like a good idea that she's like maybe wanting from you. And she's like, and I'm hearing, what do I even want to give any more to this? Because you're always the person. Like they're saying it's almost like she only contacts you when she needs something. Sometimes it seems. Right. Let me see the rest. It's saying more. The 6 of Wands is interesting. Hermit, 4 of Wands, the Devil. But it's a girl. You're both girls, or it's like a man. That's what I'm asking. A man has romantic intentions. Could be somebody who's like a Cancer or Leo. But she's Leo, right? Yeah. Who's this dude? Queen of Pentacles. Sometimes I ask questions I'm not necessarily asking you. I'm asking the angels. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay. She doesn't appear to be having any negative intentions towards you. But there's like an energy of vulnerability coming through, like emotional vulnerability. Her intentions are to try to strengthen your relationship, strengthen your bond. She may not know how, though. She kind of feels like she don't know how. Clarifying judgment. That's the angels. That's the universe trying to gain some kind of like enlightenment from you. Like gaining like lessons. Clarifying the Four of Cups in reverse. There's an energy that maybe she missed the boat on this one. Maybe she missed out on an opportunity. Now I'm asking, like, does she have any idea of, like, is she even aware of what her behavior's been seeming like and things like that? Clarifying the Page of Cups in the reverse. She definitely wants to reach out. She wants to communicate over some kind of injustice that's happened between you. Clarifying the High Priestess reversed. She's worried about it. Clarifying the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Two cards came out. Eight of Swords, which talks about a victim mentality, limited thinking, and some kind of disappointment. Also codependent behavior. Clarifying strength. Yeah, she could be concerned about some kind of competition. It could be like other friends and stuff like that, and some kind of conflict in regards to that. Clarifying the Five of Cups in reverse. And it's like her intentions are to try to mend the connection. Clarifying the Two of Cups and try to improve it after whatever drama has been going on, because she actually does really care about you and she feels terrible about it. But I am getting like a strong energy of her being really naive, like a little kid, and doesn't know how to act. So she doesn't really seem to have negative intentions. While she may be inexperienced and immature emotionally, she still means well. She just don't know. She's just a baby. Just a baby. I don't know. Just a baby. I don't know. That's the energy that came through. Hopefully that was informative and helpful. All right. Let me go over this. Oh, there's Shauna. You have a good night too. It's nice to meet you, Emily. All right, Shauna, where are you? You ordering a mini in-depth reading, Shauna? I was missing you. I was hoping I'd see your beautiful face again. All right, mini in-depth reading for you. I'm gonna write the list down now. I have that, but here, you can make the list. All right. My mouse is being goofy. All right. Ooh, Jackson. I was like going through like my old messages. I was trying to remember why. It's like, so I kept running across like messages where like people were like asking for readings, but like it got put in some spam. So it's kind of like just sorting through my old messages. And, oh yeah, I was trying to find someone too. And guess whose account I saw? And it did make me think about you. I did think about her for a moment. go ahead and post your first question, Jackson. Let me know which one it is. Michelle. Oh my God. Did something happen? Let me write this, like somebody ordered a private reading. Really quick, I just want to write it down so I don't forget it. All right. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right. What are Michelle's current feelings towards Jackson? Yeah, it's like the image of me seeing her account just for a moment is even like burned into my brain right now. It's literally like 2 or 3 days ago. I'm gonna be honest with you, Jackson. It's like, did you read the twin flame thing I posted? I don't think you're not on Facebook with me. I want to share that with you. Hang on. Let me find it. I had so many things going on lately. I'm getting there. Okay. All right, I found it. I'm going to send it to you on Instagram. I have to try to find you, though. Your name is buried. We haven't talked very much lately. All right, I sent it to you on Instagram. It's public. It's a Facebook post, but it's a public post, so you should be able to see it, even though I don't think we're Facebook friends or anything, but you should be able to see it in a public setting. Very interesting things are going on with the twin flame connections and journeys and stuff. They're saying the word activated, including myself. I'm exhausted. I'm going to be honest with you. But let's go ahead. So you're not alone, at least. I'm getting notifications. All right. I'll worry about that later. All right. Please tell me. I've been posting stories for my week in Miami, but that's about exactly. Oh, I didn't even look at your story. I'm sorry. I usually do look at your story to see what you're going on with you. Garrett. It's wonderful. Why is this all this legs? I got a lot of leg action in this picture. The most important relationship is the one you have with yourself. This is really true. I like that. I like that. All right. What are Michelle's feelings towards Jackson? What are Michelle's current feelings towards Jackson? What are Michelle's current feelings towards Jackson? What are Michelle's current feelings towards Jackson? And also I did post it on my community page on YouTube too, if you want to find it there. All right, please tell me. I think that when you read it, you'll find it very enlightening. Please tell me, what are Michelle's current feelings towards Jackson? Michelle's current feelings towards Jackson. What are Michelle's current feelings towards Jackson? What are Michelle's current feelings towards Jackson? Oh, you got the flu. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you'll feel better soon, Shauna. Clarifying the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Clarifying the Queen of Swords reversed. Clarifying the 10 of Wands. What are Michelle's current feelings towards Jackson? Clarifying the 4 of Swords. Clarifying 2 of Swords in the reverse. Clarifying the Hierophant. They're saying structure and discipline is weighing very heavily on her currently. School. I don't know. They're also saying something with spring break. I don't know if she went somewhere for spring break. It feels like she did. They're saying something that happened. What? What happened? Let's see. Hearing a song. It's that If It's Lovin' That You Want from Rihanna. It's loving that you want. Got it out here, baby. Oh. So just call me whenever you're lonely. You know the song? I'll be your friend. I can be your homie. Did she contact you? All right, so like right now, I'm hearing she's trying to cut you out of her mind. What the fuck? That's very dramatic sounding. You are tormenting her. She can't stop thinking about you, and it's driving her insane. She's being pushed to make some kind of decision or choice when it comes to your connection, to come out of conflict, or it's like to confess feelings. She keeps having dreams and thinking about coming forward towards you. Like she really wants to communicate with you. Knight of Swords, 4 swords reversed, 7 of swords. So the divine is trying to push her to tell you her feelings or something. She keeps thinking over and over about what happened between us. There's like an energy of, is it okay? Can we move forward or something like that? 3 of Pentacles reversed. Page of Pentacles. Like, what does this mean? Well, one thing is that if she comes towards you, it can change things. She doesn't feel like that she has a place for you currently. Like she doesn't have room for you. And the affecting energy is her with the Magician here. King of Swords. What are you worried about? So she's being tormented by dreams. The divine is like really fucking with her hard. The divine's trying to wake her up. Yeah. She's trying really hard to suppress her love for you. But she's being pushed to have some new beginning with you and to right some kind of wrong that's happened with you. Holy crap. She's getting it hard. And there's also could be, she is actually trying to weigh her options. Looks like she could be involved with somebody currently. And she thinks that person's pretty great, actually, to be honest with you. She thinks positively of that person. So she's like, if everything is so great with this person, why is Jackson coming up in my mind? Why am I dreaming about Jackson? Why is it Jackson? Mm-hmm. She's like, keeps trying to move away. But look, there it is. There's the divine. Nope. They won't let her forget. What'd she say to you? Did she say anything when you contacted her? You're feeling drawn. I don't think you should have contacted her. She was already being pushed to contact, and then look at, so like when that urge to contact each other comes, they both feel it simultaneously. Sometimes the one that's not really running is the one who initiates, and we're supposed to really try to hold back and not initiate. At least not directly. You can like inadvertently. Oh, you gotta show me. Go ahead and post your next question. My donations are not closed. I really didn't realize you said donations are closed. No, I didn't. I never said donations were closed. What are you talking about? Silly. Oh, who's that? Oh, I got this from Emily. No, the donations aren't closed. That's you. Okay, hang on, I got it. And it's not. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I had like somebody ordering private readings, so. All right, this is different. Okay. No, it's not. You wanted to ask a yes or no question, honey? Or did you say about something about curses? I want to see if I was cursed. Okay, curse check for you. Okay. It's good. It might be a minute because I got these other readings, okay? Okay, I gotta do it. I gotta figure out. If you ask Sport or Shauna, they might let you go ahead for a curse check, but so you don't have to wait as long. But at the same time, they're not obligated to. Garrett, why are you asking me questions? Yes, I have a list. I'm doing paid readings, Garrett. The hell? What did Michelle truly think about Jackson sending her the video of Clarity played live? Ooh. I remember there's something going on with that one. This song came up the other day. When did you do that? I actually heard that song the other day. I'm trying to remember what the hell was I doing? Please tell me. What did Michelle think about Jackson sending her the video of Clarity played live? What did Michelle think about Jackson sending the video of Clarity played live? All right. Yeah, we talked about you adding that, I think. I remember you talking about it. Like one of the last times we spoke. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, you didn't realize that Zed was going to be there. That's interesting. Oh boy. Jackson is communicating with the universe up in here. Wow. Wow. Did she say something? What did she say? Something? She loved it. Wow. I love that so much. I love that so much, Jackson. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's definitely that kind of like that is definitely that kind of that song is like definitely like a Twin Flame type of card, like song. All right, let's do the cards. I can't do it while I'm on the live stream. Copyright. I'm having enough fun with copyright. I don't need any help. What did Michelle think about Jackson sending her the Clarity Live? What did Michelle think about Jackson sending her the Clarity Live? What did Michelle think about Jackson sending her Clarity Live? What did Michelle think about Jackson sending her a video of Clarity Live? What did Michelle think about Jackson sending her a video of Clarity Live? Ooh. Alright. Michelle think about Jackson sending it stirs some kind of emotions that and this could be in a connection to the song. Obviously she's going to be triggered by the song. If anything, this is going to tell you a lot of like how she feels about the song type of thing. You know what I'm saying? what did Michelle think about Jackson? For the song Clarity Live. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune and the reverse. Pentacles reversed, clarifying Justice reversed, Magician. That's her. Clarifying the Page of Swords. Four of Swords reversed. This right here is bringing up some feelings of shame in your connection. I will listen to that song after, though. I'm really looking forward to that, actually. What the fuck? Which Michelle is this? That's not your Michelle, right? Synchronicity galore. Well, welcome, Michelle. This reading may have your name in it, but it's not probably your reading. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Jackson happens to be asking about his twin flame, who is named Michelle right now. You wouldn't happen to be asking about a Leo named Jackson, would you be? Clarifying the Magician. Two of Swords. Clarifying the Four of Swords and the reverse. We have the King of Pentacles reversed. Let's go over this. Oh my god. Well, the affecting energy is you. You impulsively. This maybe is the impulsive energy. It's like there's something that you did that kind of triggered the potential for a new like opportunity for a new beginning with her, a stable new beginning. Oh, look at you though. But your Emperor reversed, Three of Swords reversed, Two of Wands reversed, Two of Cups reversed. You're a hot mess. You're definitely not in a very good energy, but there's like an energy of you trying to recover from heartbreak and making a decision about the future, about your relationships. Definitely like they're saying wrapping up, like something is wrapped into this like breakup energy, not just with her, but maybe like with, why can't I think of your ex-girlfriend's name? Oh, they're talking. No, they gave me the lady that you were messing around with from school. But then there's also Colette. Or no, I can't. It's like her name sounds like Pina Colada or something to me. It makes me think about Pina Coladas. Oh fuck, what's her name? Carlotta. There, it's Pina Colada. Pina Carlotta. When you think about your, just go have a Pina Colada. Carlotta. All right. Page of Cups reversed. There's gonna be like a confusion and almost like it's kind of funny that you're calling like the song is called Clarity, because it's like that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to gain clarity. You're definitely getting some kind of impulsive, not impulsive, like obsessive maybe feelings or thoughts with in regards to her. I don't know. There's like definitely being ignited. And Empress reversed, Ten of Wands, something like that. She's been watching you too, so anything that you're posting or anything, she's always like looking for something. All right, let's go ahead and what does she think? So like when you sent her that, she felt like there's Three Cups that's right here. She's like spying. She was wondering if she definitely was feeling restless and was feeling unstable. And I'm getting like a very curious, like it's almost to the point like she's sitting on her phone scrolling, trying to find anything she can find. I don't know if she's like looking at your dating like profiles or something. That's what I'm seeing. And her just trying to find out any indication on if you're with somebody currently. Deep down, she doesn't really want you to be with anybody. Like she doesn't blame you if you were, but that's what she was thinking. And she was thinking about, you know, were you ending a connection with a karmic partner? You need to work on grounding yourself. Maybe try some shungite or some shit. Stick your feet in the grass. Gotta go touch some grass there, Jackson. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It says that like she keeps repeating some kind of karmic lesson right here, and she's not quite getting it. Like the information's not integrating. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarifying the Three of Cups reversed. Clarifying the King of Cups reversed. Like there's part of her that wants to make something happen more, and injustice in the reverse. Death. Like her connection being ended for her feels like an injustice, and she's trying to make a decision on if she should move away from whatever is stopping her from being with you and start opening up a line of communication to start working on like beginning stages, like stepping stones to potentially building a new connection with you, or starting over a new connection more. You know what I'm talking about? And that was her thoughts. But they're working overtime on her. Go ahead and post your next question. Oh. Okay. I'll try to do the best I can to answer the question. All right, please tell me, why does Michelle, well, why does Michelle have a hard time with being vulnerable with her emotions when it comes to Jackson? Why does Michelle feel vulnerable? Like have a hard time feeling vulnerable with Jackson, basically emotionally. Why does Michelle have a hard time kind of being emotionally vulnerable with Jackson? Why does Michelle have difficulty in being emotionally vulnerable with Jackson? Please tell me. Why does Michelle have difficulty being emotionally vulnerable with Jackson? Ten of Wands definitely weighing heavily on her. Why does Michelle have difficulty being emotionally vulnerable with Jackson? Why does Michelle have difficulty being emotionally vulnerable with Jackson? It's definitely, you know, like she doesn't take lightly, like what would happen, like what she would set into motion if she did. You know what I'm saying? She definitely doesn't have only surface level feelings with you. Please tell me, why does Jackson have difficulty being emotionally vulnerable with Jackson? Clarifying the Ten of Wands. Clarifying the Magician in the reverse. If you hear panting in the background, I have a new dog that maybe you don't know about. I don't know if you've seen me post about it, but she has anxiety and she's always processing a lot of energies and stuff. She's a little bit weird. She's a Gemini too. Please tell me why this is Shauna. I'm not panting back here. It's just the dog. Clarifying the Hanged Man. Clarifying Judgment. Ooh. Ooh. She could be having issues with what her friends would think, too, what people would think. Clarifying the Ace of Wands. Look at that. I'm going to get another Ace, trying to make a decision. See, about having a healthy new beginning, passionate new beginning. She's a silly bird. I found out my dog used to be a bird, my bird, in a past life. It's a really weird story. So I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know dogs could be birds, but apparently she was. Okay. So about some kind of relationship ending. The affecting energy, okay, is the relationship ending. Trying to make a decision about kind of being independent. Stand up for what she believes in. Trying to be emotionally mature, but she's feeling like kind of codependent. Hey Angela, how are you doing? Apparently, she wanted her name changed, so I'm changing my dog's name to the name of when she was my bird in a past life. And then I tried to get AI. I got AI to like make a picture of what she looked like, and she looks a lot like what she does now. Same coloration type thing going on, a similar coloration thing. That's really weird, but it's fun. I just tell her she's a good bird. She's a good little bird. Even though she's an Australian Shepherd. Please tell me, why does Michelle have a hard time being vulnerable with Jackson? Clarifying the Knight of Cups. Maybe you should get a channeled messages read. Did you see the new reading options I have? Clarifying the Three of Cups. House. Clarifying the Two of Wands. There's like so... It's like, it feels pretty deep. Okay, look, the ring with the Two of Wands. See, it's exactly what I said. I don't even need to pull cards sometimes, but this is one of those nights. But oh, it just started to pull the energy a little bit. I could feel it. I dropped the Death card. Look, third person. You know what's so weird? This underlying energy, it's not even a tarot deck. But it's got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse with a third person, the Three of Cups, basically. She's worried about it. There's a part of her, like if you're involved with someone else, like feeling guilty that, like if she took you away from someone else type of thing. All right. What deck should I use? Here we go. Please tell me. Yeah. Let me share it with you. And I'm only doing it like in the way that I'm doing it. So it's the only way you can get it. It's not expensive though. I have to do someone else's tonight. So if you want, I can do it tonight. It has a very fast turnaround too, 24-hour turnaround for the channel messages and soul contract / past life. I also do past life, but it's similar with the soul contract. I haven't really come out with it though. Oh, Angela has a mini death reading. You're going to be after Emily, Angela. I'll update the list after this. All right, I'll send it to you. Where are you? Jackson. Send that one. Oh, I did post something. Okay, so like the energy update on Instagram is much shorter than the one on Facebook. So I definitely suggest if you want to read the Twin Flame energy update thing, you can do it. I would definitely suggest reading it off Facebook. I just did like a shorter version on Instagram, but it wasn't as awesome. But I could do a past life. Sometimes, most of the time, it's fine. The soul contract one, that one's interesting. I should add past lives, but I've still been working on it, working on being able to. So, like, the reason why I'm able to do it is because I'm able to like use AI to like tell it what I want, and then it kind of just types it out really quickly and easily. Like I verbally tell it, because I'm too lazy to type all that shit, and I verbally tell it, and then it tells everything that I just said to it. It just prints it out in like a few seconds, all organized and shit. Like when I do these things, it's like the reason why I don't make them cheaper is because it takes longer, because it's kind of disorganized. But using AI, I can organize it to say what I want it to say, and then it just kind of, and it makes it sound nicer too. It's like way better at it than I am. It makes it sound pretty and everything. So like say with a past life one, I would be like telling it like what I see in visualization. And what's really interesting with the AI is that it understands what I'm describing, and it can tell me like what I'm seeing, like what time period I'm seeing, where it is. It's insane for the past life stuff. All right, please tell me, why does Michelle have a hard time being emotionally available with Jackson? Yeah, why does Michelle have a hard time being emotionally vulnerable with Jackson? But the reason why is because I programmed the AI on my phone, so I can't do it in live stream. So I can't use my other phone to do it. Clarifying stallion. It's basically everything I just said. Wow, new chapter. Clarifying house. Why do I even pull cards? They're at Destiny. See. Clarifying ring. It's exactly everything I just fucking said. Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Well, all right. Disagreements, overwhelmed, ego. If that doesn't say everything, what does? Right? And confusion, and she's doing this shadow work, and you just gotta kind of just let her do it, because she's got to go through that. Oh, Angela upgraded. Oh, thanks for letting me know, honey. All right. So it's exactly what I just said. Right now, she's still trying to figure out where she doesn't know where she belongs. She's feeling kind of lost. She doesn't know where she belongs. But she's feeling called to find that place where she belongs. But she doesn't understand just yet. She just doesn't understand. She's lacking in clarity and everything. And her education does weigh heavily on her, and that is important. But I feel like that she's starting to see that, like she does, like currently she's starting to see things in a different light. But this is something that she's had a hard time with before. It's because she doesn't know. She's afraid to tell you because she's afraid of what it'll start. See these aces? She's trying to make a decision. Ring is, it says agreement, pact, contract, partnership, trust. The ring is about commitment. And she's afraid it's too late also with you. Like she done fucked it up. Like the connection's too damaged to salvage. It's not, but But the affecting energy is your relationship ending. Does that make sense? She's just trying to be careful. you know, that doesn't mean that she cares. You know, she cares. If she didn't care, she would just fuck with you and try to manipulate you and use you as a toy. But she's not doing like that. She is honoring your feelings. Yeah, because she's afraid of where it could lead. Because she knows that you're not playing. If she says, I want to be with you right now, you will get on a plane wherever the fuck you are if you're too far away, and you will just run to her and do whatever. She knows that you know what you want and you're driven, and then if that's what she wants, you're going to do it. And it's not that you're like a simp or anything. It's just that she knows what you want. You've made it very clear, your intentions and what you want. And yeah, she does want those things. But she's not sure about where she belongs. Where her roots should be. And this is troubling for her. And so because she doesn't understand, she is hesitant to do anything, to fix things. And also, like I said, there's some drama, there's some stuff that's happened between. There's a concern that, you know, that'll like be rehashed or something else will come up. So Hartford doesn't want to cause any arguments or make any waves, things like that. Go ahead and post your next question. Right, that we did the 2 quicks. I did 2 quicks and a mini reading. I guess you have 2 more mini readings, right? Yeah. I don't know. That's not impossible that she did that, but I don't think that's why. You can't get that reading. With a mini reading, you can't ask that question, Jackson. That is an angel messages reading. Did you want an angel messages reading? Any questions that where you're trying to ask advice on and guidance on what you should be doing? Hey Kendra, that's an angel messages reading. No, you cannot ask a yes or no question for minis. Many questions are asked either with a yes or no question order or with a regular reading, so it can be clarified. Not right now, crappy gaming god. You don't have any orders that I'm aware of. You haven't ordered any paid readings. I'm in the middle of doing a bunch of paid readings right now. Regular reading for Angela. Were you at the same event at the same time? What I'm trying to ask is, like, were you at the same event at the same time? Okay, that's what I'm trying to understand. All right. The newspaper. Hang on. Angela. All right. So basically, we're asking, like, why did Michelle delete her story on Friday? Wait, or no. What day did she delete it on? Was it on Friday or was it like a day after or something? Well, the stories only last 24 hours. They're saying, say, Friday, Saturday. Let's say Saturday. All right. Okay, I'm going to ask Saturday. All right, just trying to pinpoint the time frame. Increases accuracy. Why did Michelle delete her story on Saturday? And she knew Jax was at the same time. That's so interesting. Okay, here we go. And this is a mini reading. Please tell me, why did Michelle delete her story on Saturday? On Saturday morning. Why did Michelle delete her story? Maybe she just wanted you to see it, and then once you saw it, she didn't care if other people saw it, and then deleted it. That could be part of it. But let's see what it says. Please tell me, why did Michelle delete her story on Saturday? Why did Michelle delete her story on Saturday? Michelle delete her story on Saturday. This feels weird. It feels flustered. Why did Michelle delete her story on Saturday? 3 of Swords reversed. Why did Michelle delete her story on Saturday? Star. Oh my god. It is low-key acting like what I just said. Let me get more cards first, though. Did she see your story before she posted it, do you think? Why did Michelle delete her story on Saturday? Clarifying Temperance in reverse. Clarifying the 3 of Swords reverse. There's some kind of third-party interference. Clarifying Star. Why did Michelle delete her story on Saturday? Clarifying the 3 of Pentacles and the reverse. I'm hearing she felt rejected. I'm trying to figure out if it's from you, though. Clarifying the Lovers in the reverse. She was upset when she deleted it. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please. Hanged Man reversed. Affecting energy, 8 of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords. Wheel of Fortune reversed. She's repeating karmic lessons and stuff. Karmic cycles. Okay. And look, this is a card that showed up. Why did Michelle delete her story on Saturday? Why did Michelle delete her story on Saturday? Why did Michelle delete her story on Saturday? Clarifying the 4 of Cups. The magnifying glass is like the spine energy. Like I said, Temperance isn't necessarily like a flustered card. It's in the reverse. We can talk about like feeling an imbalance. I don't know. It could be flustered. It's just not normally a word that I assign to that card. The 6 of Swords reverse, but that energy is there. Right there. Terrifying. I am hearing that she initially, like she was reacting out of impulse. Clarifying the Hangman in the reverse. Like her feelings. Wow, look at that. Fireworks. Bottom of the deck is Yarn. Albatross. Wolverine. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm getting it. Let me get 3 more cards. Please tell me, why did Michelle delete her story on Saturday? Why did Michelle delete her story? Clarifying magnifying glass. Sabotage. Clarifying radio. Chaser. I don't want to chase anymore. Clarifying fireworks. Overwhelmed. Okay, so So the reason why she did it is because she became emotionally overwhelmed when she saw that you seen her story. And she got really flustered. And I feel like that she was concerned that, you know, that she could start something she couldn't finish. And I do feel like there's a good chance it was about you. Bottom of the deck is disagreements, unfinished business, commitment, mistakes. So, in chemistry and stuff. So, this, I do feel like, because the affecting energy and these other energies seems like it seems maybe romantically inclined. I feel like it seems like it's like about you. So I feel like that she felt really emotionally overwhelmed. Like when she first did it, when she first saw that you watched the story, and I feel like that when she, I don't know if she posted the story because she was at that event or whatever. I do feel like part of her wanted you to see that. And so it's almost like when she posted it, she thought about you seeing it, and part of her wanted you to see it. But then when you when you saw it, and I don't know, maybe you didn't respond, maybe it's because you didn't respond, she got upset. And part of her, she was having she was trying to come out of the Three of Swords energy when she deleted it. So she was trying to stop feeling heartbroken. And she was trying to, the Lovers in reverse, she was trying to push away your connection. Okay. She was having a difficult mental transition. And part of her really wanted to take some kind of action towards you. And also, I don't know if she was trying to get you to message her or something. But she set the boundary. She has to initiate. You know, when someone sets a boundary with you, you have to respect it. It's so weird. It's like they expect you to like break some kind of rule in order to like it. And then, why? So they can pretend, oh, you weren't supposed to message. Shut up. If you want to talk to me, message me if you're going to be like that. So I can understand your perspective. And there's also a concern, like part of her wants to start a new beginning. She wants to start getting things going. She thinks about it. She contemplates it. And, but like, then there's something where she feels like she sabotaged it. And I am feeling like a lack of confidence within herself to do something that could be part of what this is. Being confident was weighing heavily on her. Okay. Let me try to understand what you're saying. What was who was in the picture of the bar? Did you take a screenshot of this? Okay, so she didn't know you were at John's Summit. But did she see, like, your story before she deleted it? No people? Well, either way, she was trying to come out of heartbreak. She was trying to push something away. I do feel like she got overwhelmed. And I do feel like with the start, like something was happening. There's like hope and renewal and healing, and that's what it's saying. That's why. Maybe she didn't realize. Maybe she had an oh shit moment. If she saw your story and saw that you went to the same event, maybe it like she got freaked out or something. Well, what I'm saying is, did she see your story? Oh, she did. Yeah. I don't know. Because there's a part of her is flustered. It's like part of her like wanted something to happen with you. And then part of her's like, no, you can't do that. And then I do feel like that she deleted it because she was, I don't know, she was hoping, like, part of her wanted you to see that she was at something that you would do. When she found out you were at the same event, just in a different location, I feel like it kind of freaked her out, and it could have prompted, I don't know, part of her wanted you to message her, though. That's what's weird. She wanted you to message her. Maybe when she saw that you saw the story that, and you didn't say anything, that bothered her, because she feels flustered over here. And she's like, oh no, and she, oh, fuck it, you know, she's like impulsively deleting it. Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like that she did want you to reply to it. She was trying to manipulate the conversation, but I don't know. If she wants something, she should speak up, though, for real, though. All right, go ahead and post your next question. I feel like she did, too, especially with that messenger card. The writer messenger card. So I'm definitely feeling that for sure. All right. All right, please tell me, what does Michelle want to see to Jackson? What does she want him to know? And by the way, that channel messages thing I could do on Instagram, that is channeled in the first person. Just so you know. And you can pick, like, how you want it. Like, you could say, you can ask for her to channel the message from, like, when she deleted the story or when a certain thing happened. Do you know what I'm saying? Please tell me, what does Michelle want to say to Jackson? What does she want him to know? What does Michelle want to say to Jackson? What does she want him to know? What does Michelle want to say to Jackson? What does she want him to know? What does Michelle want to say to Jackson? It's still one of the reasons why it's so cheap is because it's still experimental. It's so far it seems fine, but it's still a bit experimental. What does Michelle want to say to Jackson? What does she want him to know? What does Michelle want to say to Jackson? What does she want him to know? What does Michelle want to say to Jackson? They're saying you can generate, remember, you can generate an image of the past life situation. Oh my God. All right, we have, I'm sorry, I can't is the affecting energy. We would be a power couple and you're the most amazing person I've ever met. Okay. Let me see. But you said you didn't post for that event. You look so cute. Well, it's a good picture of you. And like your face. You know what I'm saying? You have a good expression. You know how sometimes you take a stupid picture of yourself and it's like you look retarded or something. I know you get insecure about that. So, but what is this one for? It says this is when you're in Miami. What's the bracelet you're wearing? They're saying significance. What is this? What is the significance of it to you? Hmm. You can always ask that for the channeled message too if you get one. All right, back to this. We have, I'm afraid I will lose you. Kiss me. I'm playing games. Thinking about clarifying that one. This love scares me. See, that's the fear. I regret what I said to you. What did you say? I have to clarify that one. And if I lose you, I will have lost everything. There's a lot of fear about losing you. Definitely need this, and I guess we should just do this one because we got to figure out why is Jackson so scared. I mean, we kind of know because it's a twin flame connection, but why is there significance? They're telling me some weird shit. Hang on. What the fuck? About losing me. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what they're saying to me about your bracelet. Are you ready? This is a little bit extra shit that you didn't pay for. Okay, you ready? Or you got your listening ears on? I don't know. That's what people used to say a long time ago. So the clover motif of the, what is it like? It depends. Is it a Hambra bracelet? I can't tell. I can kind of. I don't know. Yeah, it does. What? There is clovers looking shit on your bracelet, sir. It's clovers. There's clovers on your bracelet. They're saying the angels are saying there's some significance to your bracelet and you're probably not aware of it. It's got a clover shaped motif type thing going on. That is so incredible. Oh my god. All right, they're saying these crazy things about this bracelet. It's got clovers on it. So they're saying that the clovers on that bracelet have a spiritual meaning. And it's for protection like soul contracts and divine alignment. So that might be part of why, like it, I don't know, it's I don't know. Hang on, I need to drink one. Like, were you wearing the bracelet because, like, what I'm wondering is, like, was he wearing the bracelet because he was in alignment for a twin flame event to happen, or did the bracelet create or help to orchestrate the divine alignment? Okay, so part of the reason why you're drawn to wearing the bracelet is because your soul was already shifting into alignment with a fated moment. The bracelet is like a confirmation marker. It's like a seal or a signal to the universe that something was ready to unfold. Yeah, and you pick the bracelet unconsciously, but your higher self knew exactly what you were doing. Yeah, you were that bracelet is like an energy. It has an energy of divine timing, luck, and love in it, and that is why they're saying that your bracelet was significant. Also, the bracelet helped to amplify your alignment to help to orchestrate what happened to you with the stories and everything. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Okay, so it is. I asked you if it was that one. You said it wasn't, and it is. They're saying if he doesn't know why he's drawn to that bracelet or wears it without knowing its full meaning, his soul does. Wow, that's why I noticed it. So, also they're saying it ties into some kind of like your there's something about that symbolism that ties into a past life with you, with being some kind of warrior or something. It's like there's like an energy of like a promise to return with that bracelet. They're wanting you to know that they're making me tell you all this crap because they want you to wear it and think of Michelle when you do, because it matters, and it can actually help amplify divine timing and things like that, and like synchronicities and stuff. And it's like this, the bracelet is like, this will bring you back to me. Yeah, it's also about sacred contracts, love, and union, guided by destiny. So there is significance to your bracelet. Yeah, well, your soul knows, apparently. All right, so who's after Jackson? This is his last reading, is Shauna. And then it'll be Emily. The list is pinned at the top of the page if you're curious. I regret what I said to you. I'm playing games and this love scares me. So even the things that you don't think are significant, they are. That's very interesting. It's not your turn yet, Shauna. I gotta finish this first. So they're actually encouraging you to wear the bracelet because they're saying that your soul chose that bracelet to help you come into alignment and to come into union with Michelle. And that's why you felt drawn to wearing it, not because it's a pretty bracelet to balance out your outfit. Please tell me, what does Michelle want to say to Jackson? What does she want him to know? What does Michelle want to say to Jackson? What does she want him to know? Please clarify. I regret what I said to you. They are showing me a vision of your past life too, if you ever want to know. You're like wearing armor, like a knight or some shit. Please clarify. I'm playing games. They're saying, oh God, they're telling us. Like I told you, I've been channeling a lot lately. I did like a FaceTime reading earlier, and all they did was keep yapping. They're yappuccino, that's what Angel calls it. Please clarify. This love scares me. They're saying you had a past life with Michelle where, like, you went off and you had a bracelet. And they're saying sometimes you did return, but one time you went off in the battle and you didn't return. And this could actually, like, key into some kind of past life crap Michelle has with you currently. You know. You're right, Shauna, just letting you know. I know it's frustrating. Clarify thinking command. That's all I keep thinking too. I literally was up all night thinking about how beautiful my divine masculine it is, and I was like wanting to write poetry. I actually did. I wrote a poetry, but the thing is it didn't reflect how I was feeling because I was getting like two different vibes coming through. So it ended up being more of the other. Clarifying the different reverses. Kind of interesting how like, but it's like not just like a physical beauty. It's like something energetic or something deeper. Clarifying the Queen of Swords reverse. At least that was for me. I don't know about you. All right, please tell me, what does Michelle want to say, Jackson? What does she want him to know? Yeah. I was like right there. When were you thinking that? Because it was literally like last night for me. Like 24 hours for me. I was just swimming in it. Clarifying Magician and the Reverse. And then I sang a song. That's why I sang that song and posted it. And I put the poem with the song. Clarifying the Five of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying the Lovers in the reverse. Look at you, the Emperor and the Empress. All right, King of Pentacles. Yeah, I'll put it over here so you can see it better. What is this? Who is this? Her. Okay. There's like an energy of like her feeling like waiting too long and pessimism coming through in the underlying energy. But at the same time, she just doesn't feel like she's going to be worthy of you if she doesn't have that value. But she is feeling pressured to have a new beginning with you. I definitely advise, at least over the next couple months, not getting romantically involved in anything serious. Because something could happen, okay? Yep, something could happen. The energy is there for it. The cards, which ones? Whew. Yeah, it was really working heavy on me last night, though. Please tell me, what does Michelle want to say to Jackson? What does she want him to know? What does Michelle want to say to Jackson? Clarifying the Knight of Cups. Oop, 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 you got two. I'm afraid of being vulnerable, and you look happy without me. Clarifying the Emperor. I didn't see your value and worth, and true worth. Clarifying the Empress. One day I hope you will accept my apology. I fear you have moved on from me. Affecting energy. I want to feel your touch. And you were the right person at the wrong time. That's not like really a thing. Like everything happens for a reason. There's not really a right person at the wrong time. Like a lot of times, you know, things happen for a reason. Like, for example, I'm not saying your situation's like this, but sometimes we come together so we can help guide and help them through. Like, for example, say if a person was married and like their spouse was cheating on them and their relationship was going through like a lot of big changes and things like that potentially, and there's a lot of things going on, a lot of drama. Sometimes the twin flame will come in, even if the person that is being cheated on doesn't know yet, to start kind of hyping them up. So when it happens, they don't feel like a complete useless piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you know, when you get cheated on, it makes you feel like that, you know? Just stuff like that. Or sometimes it's motivation to change or to activate, to level up. Motivation. There's a lot of different reasons why it happens, but it's just some examples. All right, please tell me, what does Michelle want to say to Jackson? What does she want him to know? What does Michelle want to say to Jackson? What does she want him to know? Jackson. What does she want him to know? All right, please clarify. I was afraid of being vulnerable. You look happy without me. We have mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. Please clarify. I didn't see your value and true worth. We have mend. I want to fix our connection. Please clarify. One day I hope you will accept my apology. Then we have neglected. I failed to give you what you needed. That's what she wants to apologize for. All right. Then we have commitment, broken, and reveal. I want to tell you the truth. So she does want to tell you the truth about what's going on. And I'm getting like she recognizes that she feels like she fucked things up. She regrets what she said too. What does she regret? She was afraid of being vulnerable. You look happy. I'm trying to understand, like, what was it? It's not saying what she said. It's just saying, like, I regret what I said to you. Maybe you already know. Whatever you think it is that she regrets saying, that's the thing. And then what they're saying is that now she sees things in a different light, and she sees things differently, and that there's something that wasn't, like, there were some kind of fears or some kind of difficulties that were not real. There's some kind of illusions that were not real. And while she felt flattered that she thought that maybe you could like someone like her. So again, she thinks less of herself than what you see her. But she's like, if you could like someone like me. Oh, but she didn't think that you would or could or something. And then they're following that up with like a fear of you cheating on her or leaving her for someone else because you would have so many options and she doesn't know if she can measure up. All right. Then we have I'm playing games. I feel like there's something where she did play games, but again, now she's starting to, again, this, she's starting to question her morals and principles. Now she questions her moral and principles. And there's even like an energy of she can see, God, some of this might be higher self stuff, but she can see how, I feel like, for the most part, you were standing in your power as a divine masculine. And they're saying your feelings were valid back then, like with her behavior. Like you were upset and maybe you could have been a little bit more chill, but at the same time, your feelings were valid. Like you had a reason to feel that way and you did deserve to be treated better and you had a right to be upset. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like now she sees the value in who you were back then, but she didn't do that then. And she's recognizing that she made a mistake. She wants to right it. And she wants to fix your connection. She wants to mend the connection. So it's not saying that she's currently playing games. What it's saying is that she did play games and she's recognizing, and what happened. And she's kind of restructuring her beliefs or something like that. This love scares me. Queen of Swords in the reverse. They're saying that, so she's saying this love scares me. And this is why I was such a bitch to you. Why I was so cold. That's why I'm still so cold to you today. And why I am so like rejecting or pushing this connection away. And she's hoping that once that she reaches her full potential, that you will accept her apology. And she's sorry that she failed to give you what you needed. All right, so hopefully that reading was informative and helpful. And now it's Shauna's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Shauna. Ugh, that gave me a tummy ache. I'm having like really serious like ascension symptoms lately. I'm like shifting timelines really quickly. You're welcome. Elas, please stop saying that. What are you doing? Calm down. If you want to give advice, go start your own YouTube channel. Alright, what does Shauna have coming? She's regarding new employment opportunity for the next month. Actively looking. Oh, I don't have to go to the bathroom. I'm just, no, like, it's weird. Like, I haven't been digesting stuff that great ever since I started. While you were gone and you had the flu, this new moon triggered some kind of thing with me. And I've been getting nonstop, like, massive amounts of downloads and learning things, and more than I ever have. And faster than I ever have. And I've been, like, shifting into higher timelines, and it's so weird because it's even affecting Amber. Like, she's having it too. And it's like, it's kind of like a feeling like shaky, like if you kind of drink too much caffeine. And then it like, it's really like in my stomach. And Amber's too. Like Amber, she doesn't feel like she can eat as, I haven't had any appetite. Like I don't have very much appetite or anything. So, but I got to try to make myself, I have to eat something. And tonight was like really some crazy shit went down before I went live. It was a lot, and it was very kind of draining, but I haven't slept very much and I haven't been able to eat right and everything, so it's really fucking me up. Yeah, you're exactly correct. That's what the angels say. All right, I'm still fine, don't get me wrong, but I'm just like kind of giving you guys a heads up that stuff are going on. But a lot of you, you're going through a similar thing as me. It's just in a different way. But it's the same energies and they're affecting everybody. It's insane. And then they told me that it's gonna chill out towards the end of the week. But like it won't completely like all of the craziness, like the cycle won't complete until the next eclipse season, which is this fall. So it's gonna be a fun summer. All right, let's talk about your reading. Where mini depth reading, we want to know. Yeah, I gotta close this list. All right. Here. All right, everything's gonna go a lot quicker, so make sure you and Emily are ready. All right. Oh, I appreciate that, Shauna, honey. You're so sweet. Yeah, I'll get there. I'm fine. It's just like my body is not adjusting very well. And I'm still anemic from when I almost bled to death. All right. Why do I... Okay, so you're supposed to be a Virgo. But why don't you feel like a Virgo? But didn't that happen before when I did your readings? I think it was you who I did your reading, but it's like you're saying you're a Virgo, but you weren't. How old are you? I mean, I don't want to give away your age. You can DM it to me if you want or something, or email it. But why are they so different? And you're like the only person with this. For some reason, they're saying that's not what you are. How is that possible? That's so weird. Sounds like they messed your birth date up or something. But what is your birthday? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're definitely like, your birthday is a Virgo. I keep picking up all these other crazy energies with you. I want to know your chart. Send me your chart. I want to understand. I want to study your chart because I don't come across people like you. And I'm still learning astrology stuff. And what's weird is I'm trying to learn astrology while feeling it vibrationally. All right, here we go. More stuff to learn. Whoopee. All right, here we go. Please tell me what is coming towards Shauna regarding new employment opportunities. What is coming towards Shauna in her career? What is coming towards Shauna in her career? It will help me a lot if you did. I really appreciate it. Please tell me. And I'll explain it to you too, what I'm picking up. And I won't charge. I'm not charging you or anything for it. All right, please tell me what is coming towards Shauna's career. Please tell me what is coming towards Shauna's career. In the next month, in the month of April. What is coming towards Shauna's career in the month of April? Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone's against you. I don't know if that's you or not, so don't jump to conclusions. Family wishes coming true. Kite, vacation. Well, I mean, that doesn't give you a new job. Bouquet, compliments from admirer. Okay. Please tell me. At the bottom it says chain of events that will affect your life. Okay. I can't remember your situation right now. It might be because I'm tired. Because you weren't forgettable, that's for sure. Please tell me about what career opportunities is coming towards Shauna's career in the month of April. Clarifying vulture, clarifying well, clarifying kite, and clarifying bouquet. They're saying there's a part of you that's not really in vibrational alignment with it. And this is part of your issue. A meeting with a stranger could be important. It's just like you're supposed to meet with this person, but like, I want to say that something like that came up before. Affairs with your family. What's that? Did you want to work with your family? Like, what is that? We're acting about work and this talk about your family. Star, guarantee success. This is what you're gonna. Oh, here it is. Yay. Something important such as a new job or raise. There it is. Yes, there is employment opportunities. And it's like, it's clarifying compliments from admirer. Either you're going to compliment someone and that's going to help you, or they're going to compliment you and then offer you one. It could be like kind of like that one time when the fire department asked me to become a firefighter because I put out a fire. They offered me a job. There was an empty lot across the street from my house that was burning, and then I put it out. Like, I had people call 911. I put it out with a water hose. It was pretty big. It was a big fire. I'm surprised I got it out with a water hose. I just did the best I could. And then the fire department got there. I had it out. I was like, what, don't you want to go check on it? Like, they didn't even want to go look at it. I'm like, shouldn't you make sure it's all out? You know, that kind of thing. I was trying to get them to, they're like, they were impressed with me putting it out. And so it's almost like, maybe it's something like that, where someone's like going to be impressed by you or something. And then like, hey, you want a job? Something like that, maybe. The affecting energy is broken ring, parting of the ways, and romantic or business. Is you losing your previous job or ending. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Okay. Then we have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Yay. Sunrise. I'm glad I get to give good news. I don't get to do that often. New creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. Hell yeah. I'm getting excited right now. Pale, time to get out of a situation. Beware of pride and stubborn people, especially if the girl is a lady. Who's being a bitch? A pissy bitch. Do you work with a pissy bitch? Which cards? Okay. Yeah, I did it though. If I did it, you can do it too, Shauna. All right, please tell me what is coming for Shauna's career in the month of April. What is coming for Shauna's career in the month of April? What is coming for Shauna's career? They're saying only a little bit longer, Emily. Don't fall asleep or anything on me. What is coming for Shauna's career in the month of April? What is coming for Shauna's career in the month of April? What is coming for Shauna's career in the month of April? What is coming for Shauna's career in the month of April? All right. We have power, focus on your needs. You have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. Okay, they're encouraging. We have money matters, invest your money wisely. Expense, save, cut costs and stuff. So they're saying, but then it says sweet success, get what you want. Right, I'm excited. What else we got here? We have transformation, don't be afraid of the unknown. So again, don't be afraid of the unknown. So trying something new is basically what they're saying. Bottom of the deck says gambling. You're saying it might require gambling. It kind of does. I mean, you got the savings thing and everything, but I heard them say you'll get there. Also, there's something about you having some kind of healthier lifestyle. Trying to get in shape or something, or trying to do things like eating less processed foods or something. All right, please tell me, even though that's not really career related, I don't know. They're showing that something about you improving your physical health. All right, please tell me what is coming for Shauna's career in the month of April. What is coming towards what? If they're mentioning it, it might, like, you might find something there while you're working out or whatever you're doing that, you know, has to do with that. What's coming towards Shauna's career? Clarifying handshake. Page of Pentacles. Hell yeah, I'm excited. Why the vulture though? Clarifying tree. They're saying that you are carrying your past baggage from your previous job into your new job. They're saying try not to do that, because you could potentially manifest it again. You definitely got some kind of PTSD from that shit. Clarifying star. Death reversed. Clarifying bag. Nine of Swords. What is coming towards Shauna's career in April? Clarifying the Page of Pentacles. There's like a lot of worrying and stuff going on for you that's kind of making it harder. I know it's hard, but focusing on not having your job is helping to manifest not having a job. So you need to focus on and start to only like really focus on like what you want your job to be, and basically being Delulu and like convincing yourself that's what you got coming towards you, because you got to do something to get in the vibrational alignment. Clarifying the Five of Wands. Clarifying death in the reverse. bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. It keeps repeatedly saying that you have like a job coming towards you, but being kind of bummed out and worried about stuff is really pushing it away. They're just heavily emphasizing it. They want you to lighten up. They're saying, I keep hearing them saying, you'll get there. You'll get there. I don't know why they're saying it like that, but if it means something to you, that's fine. Which cards, please? Please tell me what's coming towards Shauna's career in the month of April. They're saying this is it, or this is the one. They're saying you're getting closer. It's very encouraging words. They're being very encouraging to you. Clarifying the Six of Swords. Clarifying the Six of Swords. They're saying half the battle is convincing you everything is okay. Clarifying the Six of Swords. They're saying be open. Clarifying the Six of Swords. I'm getting like they're saying that you're struggling with a lot of like anxiety. It feels like PTSD for real. Clarifying the Six of Swords. Girl, you think you're wow right now? I went through such crazy psychic crap earlier, and my mind was just exploding over and over again. Clarifying the Six. I even got shook. I shooketh. That's the word I used. It's a long story. Clarifying the Six of Swords, but yeah, clarifying the Six of Swords. All right, what do we got? We got the key. All right, that's good. Solutions. Clarifying the key. What is the key? The sun. Lighten the fuck up. All right. Clarifying the Page of Swords in the reverse. They're really giving you a hard time. There's a tree. That's interesting because we got the tree, and this is clarifying a row with a tree in it. Do you have some like conflicts or something going on with your family and hard time communicating? What about the tree? Clarify the tree. The money. Something related to money, some kind of conflicts about money regarding your family. Clarifying the High Priestess in the reverse. Now, this is saying that it maybe not happen. I don't know if you have, like sometimes you will know like something like this is happening. And if, say you already know this is happening, then there's going to be more of that. And if you don't know that it's already happening, then it's coming. That kind of thing. Clarifying the High Priestess in the reverse. Because it is a future reading for the month. So we got the Scythe. What is this? This is very kind of scary. The clarifiers are scary for that. Clarifying the Scythe. Clarifying the Scythe. What is this? Clarifying the Scythe. What is this? The Eye and then the Fox. Why? What? It's on the bottom. Mountain. What is this? Okay. Okay. Oh no. I can't remember if you're single or married. Maybe, are you married? Were you in a relationship? I don't remember. Talking about some kind of partnership here. Could be like a job one. There's like bad news, something surrounding love, though. Something that happened with a man over a long period of time. Wait, did you have like sexual harassment type thing? I don't remember what you said. I know I talked to somebody about sexual harassment, but I don't remember if it was you. So weird. I need to hear from you before I can. Is it just referring to when you lost the other job? You're saying the fox. They're saying suspicion and scythe, like something was cut short. There's some kind of ending. Like, what is the high priestess reversed? They're saying like some kind of secrets exposed. Exposing maybe, exposing a secret. Yeah, but it's supposed to be eyes watching. It's supposed to be, it's saying vacation guarantees success. Death, which is like a in the reverse, it's like a final ending. Scythe seems very dramatic. It's saying on the bottom, the mountain, the broken glass. Okay, so this hasn't happened yet. Okay, and this is career related. Okay, this says, I mean, it is next to the tree. I will say, if you got a regular reading, then it would have a middle row, and then that would a little bit tell me more of what's going on between these two rows. So I'm kind of trying to figure it out with like not all the information there, but they're saying there's an obstacle in this situation, and the obstacle is like some kind of bad luck, or like some kind of ending where someone fucked your relationship like up past, like beyond repair. And they're saying that there's some kind of communication coming in, and the lightning is going to come in fast, it's going to come in sudden. There could be some kind of really crazy, shocking energies. And then we have the coffin. Let's talk about something that's going to happen. Okay, they're saying I don't know what this has to do with your career, but they're saying you could get communication from like a friend or something like that. I'm saying friend because the dog is here, about either ending something. Maybe I don't know. What if it's like a friend and they're like, oh, we fired this bitch and you want her job? Or because I'm trying to make it fit into the career. If it was just like what's coming towards you, this kind of a little bit reading like somebody died. Okay, hopefully nobody died. I'm not trying to speak that into existence, but because the scythe in this deck can mean that. With the death, it's like, you know. And the underlying energy is crazy. And it's like something fast, something quick, some kind of meeting, then some kind of partnership. Maybe something happens with somebody, whether they croak or whether they live. There's going to be some kind of spot opening up where you're supposed to go with this. It's saying that, you know, you're something where you're supposed to be getting this person's position or something. It's reading like that. All right, clarifying the Ten of Cups. That one was tricky row. Clarifying the Ten of Cups. It's pretty layered. I probably didn't get all the energy from it. Hopefully it'll make sense when it happens or when it starts to happen. If it does, come back and get a reading or something, or DM me. Clarifying the Ten of Cups. If you're having a hard time navigating it. Clarifying the Ten of Cups, please. Clarify the Ten of Cups. We have ship. start with that shit again. Clarifying the ship. Clarifying the ship. Let her bring it up. When you think about ships, what do you think about? What is the first thing that comes to your mind? Clarifying the ship. Clarifying the ship. We have lightning. Oh my God, what is going on? There's the hand in hand. In the park. The pig. Cat. All right, let me try to figure this out. The cat, flattery, if near number 6, it foretells personal injury. Number 29 and 30, it denotes strife. Okay, 29, 30, or 6. Do we got any of those? So far we got love. No, we don't have any of those things. So it's good. So let's talk about flattery. And that is talking about flattery. I just clarified this row, but that's like the last row. They're saying your guard's up. So like there's going to be a situation where someone could be flattering you. So they're like complimenting you. And then maybe it'll be like, because the thing with the 9 of Swords, you're going to be kind of like, what the fuck? Go away, weirdo. But they're saying, no, you got to be chill on that. It's going to kind of happen to you suddenly and unexpectedly. And it's going to be a new job opportunity. It's going to be weird. It's going to, like, when it happens, it'll feel like it's being orchestrated by the divine, which is why it will happen, like, really suddenly and unexpected, and why you'll be, like, scared of it. Because it is going to probably give you, like, a really weird, creepy feeling when it happens, because it's going to feel like your whole body is going to feel like some kind of weird activation or something when it happens. And it could put you off from it, but they're saying not to do that. Okay. I feel like they're telling you this because they're trying to like mentally prepare you. They've done this before with me, with people. So this could be trying to say like what is building up for that. So the job opportunity is coming. I don't know what it has to do with this family fighting thing. I didn't ask about your money. I just asked about career. So I don't know how that ties in. Hopefully you can make sense of it. With the vulture, they are saying, you know, part of it is like, they're saying, let that go. Like what happened to you before, let it go and move away from it. And they're saying, then you're going to get some new offer. It's almost presenting like someone's going to offer it to you. It's almost like, oh, something like maybe you were even rejected or something, but something's going to open up. It's like something is opening up. Something is being made for you. And it's about divine timing, which is partially why you've been waiting so long. But they're saying it's this month. This is the time. This is the portal that's open for you to do this. So I'm excited about it. But they're saying that it's important to try to stay positive, you know, and open. So hopefully that was informative and helpful. Now it is Emily's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Emily. Emily has a quick, a yes or no question. Did it come out? It'll do it. It does do that. And it's like I kind of remember some of it, but I don't remember it that good because I just do so many readings, to be honest with you. And I'm just not naturally nosy enough to like, I naturally want to respect your guys' readings. And even though we're doing this in a public forum, and I still try to like mind my business, you know? So part of me kind of doesn't really remember people's stuff unless I go through it over and over. Oh, you're welcome. You don't have to tell me either. You don't really have to explain if you don't want to. But I am curious about your chart because your energy is way different than other people. And I'm very curious about it. And I don't say that often. You can ask anybody in here. Hopefully Emily, we didn't lose Emily. Emily, where are you? Maybe she's just hiding a little bit. think she wanted to know if she was cursed. So I really do want to do it for her. I might just do it because it's a curse thing. I do feel like those curse checks are pretty important. She did post before, as long as she didn't delete it. I have her information. I don't normally do that, but it's for a curse check. Yeah, send my email. My email is in the bottom. It's xtwinflamesx@gmail.com. Yay! Okay, good. She's here. Thank you for your patience, Emily. I really appreciate it. And it's nice to see you too, Shauna. Hopefully you start feeling better and better from not feeling good from the flu there. You wanted a curse checked, correct? Yeah, you do have to post the question, though. You have to post it with your first name and your sun sign. Like it and say, do I have any curses? You gotta post it like that. Thank you so much, Shauna. I really appreciate it. Oh, you made it. Why did you make it sound so dramatic, Emily? Oh my goodness. I have to clear the energies in here. Here's the issue, and I don't talk about this very much. So the reason why I try to raise the vibration in the room is because sometimes when you're cursed, like the demons will make it doesn't give a false negative. It's more like it just won't answer. And it just like tries to block out information. And I'm trying to not have that happen. Being accurate is really important to me because I'm heavily against lying. Like, I don't like the idea of lying to people or potentially lying or being dishonest or telling you the wrong information. So I try to get as much like accurate information as possible. So I do all these things. I probably need to put more in there. All right. So it's kind of like a little ritual. It's meant to kind of raise the vibration in the area so they can't alter your reading. All right, here we go. All right, please tell me, does Emily currently have any active hexes or curses on her? Does Emily currently have any active hexes, curses on her? Does Emily currently have any active hexes or curses on her? Yes or no? Does Emily have any active hexes or curses on her? Yes or no? Here we go. Alright, please tell me, does Emily currently have any active hexes or curses on her? Yes or no? Please tell me, does Emily currently have any active hexes or curses on her? Yes or no? Does Emily currently have any active hexes or curses on her? Yes or no? Does Emily currently have any active hexes or curses on her? Yes or no? You do. Wait, what's your sign? You're an Aquarius. Well, who is that? All right, so we got the Queen of Pentacles. That could signal a person who is a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. I think I'm going to clarify this one. I do want to go over the underlying energies really quick before someone definitely from your past. It could be somebody that you rejected romantically. This is a person who has issues with low self-value and self-worth. What's on the bottom of the deck? This is so trippy. That's so fucking weird. All right, what's underneath the devil? The Hermit, Virgo energy. Ten of Swords reversed. So this person feels like betrayed by you. Queen of Cups, that could be who they are. Two, that could be part of it, or it could be part of like something else along with the story. Queen of Cups is Cancer Gemini energy. So that could be someone who's a Cancer Gemini. Now, this person with a Hierophant in the reverse, I would say this person is, I don't know. It could be talking about marriage and divorce and stuff like that. So it could be like if you're, I don't know anything about you. It could be somebody who you got divorced from. It could be somebody who, someone who maybe, what I'm really picking up is someone who betrayed their own belief system in order to do it. So I'm actually feeling more drawn to that. And that was what I initially felt. So it's like a person who would probably be like Christian, or someone who wouldn't believe in curses or believe that they should do something like that. So it's actually somebody who you would not think would even do that. The King of Pentacles, that can be a Taurus, Aries energy. And there's another man. So they're saying you most likely have more than one curse on you. And it could be from multiple people, most likely men. We have, this is water sign, Libra. You got at least maybe three different people. Either all of it was like, either all of these people are involved in whatever caused the person to want to curse you, or they all have cursed you. It's hard to say, okay, which one it is. But I do want to pull cards in that. They're saying not to shuffle it. So I'm not going to shuffle it. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles and the reverse. They're saying you made them feel like they had less value. I'm not saying you did it on purpose. But there's definitely a strong energy of rejection. Clarifying the Page of Cups. Yeah, it's like I'm also getting like, there could even be someone who just like messaged you. And then you're like, I don't know, you know, either you ignore them or I don't know. There's something where I'm here like, oh, fuck that bitch or something. Final Lovers in the reverse. But there is somebody I feel like that kind of compromised their own beliefs in order to do that. See, Three of Swords. This person's heartbroken because they feel rejected. And again, I'm not saying you're obligated to not reject these people. People shouldn't be cursing people because you placed a boundary on them. Clarifying the Six of Cups. Now, there could be somebody from your past who did. Like, I am picking up, this kind of feels like maybe someone who tried to reach out with you online. But, like, so somebody, and they may not all be romantic, by the way. But there's somebody who is from the past, maybe even your childhood. Clarifying the Six of Swords. Four of Wands reversed. About the Six of Cups. Who's this about? Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Can we get an indicator? It's the King of Cups. So the person from your past, they want to come out of the cold. This person loves you. Now, you could have a love spell on you too. So you could be cursed in the love spell. Love spells are technically curses because they're trying to make you do something outside of your own free will, which is technically a curse. So this is the person from your past, maybe even like from when you went to school or something. They're trying to attract you. There's somebody who's upset because you rejected them. There's somebody, but this could be the same person, maybe not. Let me try to understand this other person. What do you have? The Queen of Pentacles reverse, Page of Wands reverse. What is this all about? What's their problem? That one could be a work. There could be somebody through your work that could have done that. But I do remove curses. Luckily for you and everybody else, I only charge 1 fee to remove all of them. because it's like a ritual that I do. Even though I do have to repeat the ritual, I don't want to like, I'm pretty much charging for the time it takes to remove the curse. I'm not like, there's people who say they remove curses, but like they charge like, I don't know, thousands of dollars. But I know a lot of people who get cursed, like legit cursed, like regularly, and they would never be able to get help or anything like that if I charge like thousands of dollars every time. I already feel bad enough when I charge what I do. I charge only $77. So, so, but there are people. Now, different signs that can tell you that you have a curse is like neck and back pain. Sometimes like people get like numb spots on like their arms or shoulders, or even shoulder and like arm pain. And sometimes it feels like you're getting poked or something with a needle, like almost like you'd have a voodoo doll on your ass. But that's not what's going on. It's like an energetic thing when that's happening. It's because when someone curses you or something like that, what happens is like they're basically putting out a request for a demonic entity to take up the request. And if that demonic entity decides to take it up, now trust me, it's not going to work out well for them, because even if they get what they want, it will end for them. Like, they will not work out for them in the end. They will have to pay, and not just the person who, if they paid someone to do it, they're going to have to pay energetically, karmically, and everything. It's like a really bad thing to do. And the angels hate it. So, I like just made a whole post about curses and stuff like that. It's really bad. Either way, they're going to have to pay for it. But also, unfortunately, you are too. It's just not your fault. No matter what you did, if you told them to go fuck themselves and you were a giant bitch to them, you still don't deserve to have that happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so it depends on what it is. So I feel, I would say the person who has a love spell on you would probably, it would cause you to have, I don't know if you're single or not, they would probably cause you to like maybe have a breakup if you're with somebody, if you're not with somebody. And this is, I don't know how long this one's been going on, but it would make you like think about them. Six of Cups, remembering is like very nostalgic energy, and make you feel drawn to contacting them or something like that. And like this person who contacted you online, they feel very overwhelmed. This person at work, they were jealous of your self-value and your worth. And so they, what is the correct wording? They thought you had a lot of value, and they don't feel like, so there's like, they thought that you were better than them, or that you thought that you were better than them, just through work. And you made them feel bad about themselves. And so they like wished negativity on you. The person who was like at work could have been your boss or something. Why is the Four of Wands in the reverse? Yeah, I don't know that. Why is the Four of Wands reversed? There's the Four of Wands reversed. The person who has a love spell on you could have maybe even moved on. But it's still there. And what it could do, it can stop you from finding, like, having love, basically. Or something like that, and try to draw you to them. So if you want me to remove it, it's $77. And I do require like a picture of you, because I do it like energetically. It's not like how like there's people, there's witches. I'm not a witch. There's, how there's like witches who like do a spell to remove stuff. I don't honestly believe that you can remove a curse or a spell with a spell, because you would have to be like making agreements or contracts with the same type of entities, and maybe you would still, but it would still have that one entity. So it's like one replacing one for the other. So it doesn't really like free you up energetically and karmically. So that's why I have a ritual that I have learned that was taught to me by angels. And it was like kind of like a gift in a way, but not a gift. I earned it. It's like a reward, I guess, for being the way that I am. And so that's why I can remove them. It took like a long time for me to be able to do that karmically and energetically, but I do a ritual and then I remove it, and I remove all of them at the same time. So it doesn't matter how many you have, even though it does take a little bit longer to do it when I have to keep repeating part of the ritual. So, but yeah, that's what it is. If you want to think about it, that's fine. You can, or if you want to do it, whatever you feel ready. I really highly suggest, like kind of going with your feelings and like definitely, you know, try to feel good about doing it and everything like that. If you do, I don't want to be like I'm pressuring you to do it. Okay. Like I don't want you to feel obligated or anything. Does that make sense? So you can always like I come on here all the time, but you can also contact me on either through email, which is in the video description, xtwinflamesx@gmail.com. You can also contact me on Instagram, and that is at GeetaGalaway, or you can contact me on Facebook. I don't remember if I have Facebook down there, but either way, one of those different ways can definitely work. All right, so now it is Angela's turn. Angela has a regular reading. Go ahead and post your question, Angela. You're welcome. All right. All right, please tell me what does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? I did not do that good. All right, let's try again. What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? Bottom of the deck energy is I want to see you in private. Like we didn't know that shit was going on. We have I'm angry. I still love you. I promise. I look at your pictures often and I'm trying to forget you. Well, stop staring at her pictures and jerking it if you want to forget her. That's not going to help things. That's just going to make it worse. All right. Then we have, if I lose you, I will have lost everything. And we will be together soon. Well, hell. Well, What's he doing now? Has he tried to contact you yet? Shit. I'm always watching you on social media. Holy shit. I don't know. Do you even post that much on social media? I don't know what part of social media we're looking you up on. And I don't want to want you. All right. Well, I see a little bit of resistance here coming through. And then we have, I would hurt others for you. Yeah, that's definitely not resistance. Look at that. So there's some hesitation also because he's wondering if he's too late. I can't talk to you right now. There is someone else. I might have to clarify that so I can understand. I don't know. I feel drawn to clarifying that. And I want to leave the karmic. We know what that is. For some reason, this doesn't feel like his wife right now. So I'm going to clarify it and you will hear from me soon. Well, shit. What the fuck is he? He's up to something. This one. I don't, since there's not that much resistance, I want to know why there's resistance. I want to see why he wants to see you in private. And why is he angry? Apparently he's watching you more than at work. The first thing that shows up on the bottom, like when not after I gather the ones I'm not using, I look at your pictures often. All right, here we go. We have, I'm angry. Okay, sir. And I don't want to watch you. I want to see you in private. There is someone else. I don't know. We'll see if that's his wife. It kind of feels like it's not his wife, so maybe I'll find out what that's all about. Definitely extra confirmation there for you. Let's see what happens. Please tell me what does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? I did not update the list. Well, it's just you and me now, Angela. So we definitely know that the reading's for you. Please tell me what does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? Ooh, calm down, cards. Let's try that again. This card feels thing. The Tower. That card felt like it mattered. Alright, what does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? That coming out, it probably is going to show up in your reading somewhere. What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? I just want to say to Angela, what does he want her to know? Alright, please clarify. I'm angry. The Fool in the reverse. I'm hearing I didn't act when I should have. That's what I'm hearing. I'll figure out what that's about. Please clarify. I don't want to want you. Queen Swords. Please clarify. I want to see you in private. The Emperor. Please clarify there is someone else. We have the King of Swords reversed. Please clarify. You will hear from me soon. The King of Pentacles. I don't know. Either one or two things is happening. Either I'm reading your mind that you're feeling like it could be someone else and I'm getting the feeling from you, or it's legit. But you have the King of Swords in reverse. That could indicate some kind of confusion. Also, Aquarius, Capricorn energy. Please tell me. So there is a person there. Oh my God, I'm talking. So much. Please tell me. What is Darius want to say? Angela, what does he want her to know? Clarifying the Fool in the reverse. Ace of Wands. Clarifying the Queen of Swords. The Magician in the reverse. Clarifying the Emperor. We have the Page of Wands. Clarifying the King of Swords in the reverse. Justice. Libra energy. Clarifying the King of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords. It's a Virgo. Sorry, I just want to see it. What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? Clarifying the Ace of Wands. Why? Who's what? Clarifying the Magician in the reverse. Two of Cups reversed. Oof. Clarifying the Page of Wands. The Eight of Cups reversed. All right. There's a heavy energy coming through that he's trying to walk away from this connection, but he keeps getting drawn right back to it. Clarifying Justice. Four of Swords. What? Why? Who is this someone else? Knight of Wands. Clarifying the Seven of Swords. The Six of Swords. He's like trying to figure out when you will hear from me soon has something to do with him moving away from something. Page of Cups in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Some people are just repeating these karmic cycles. Two of Wands reversed. But you can't really blame them. Most people have zero clues that they're learning anything or anything. Everybody's mostly just running around acting on impulses and, you know, 10 of Cups. It's like the difference between like being an octopus or a... They just showed me like another animal to compare the octopus to, but I just forgot it. Just imagine the stupidest animal you've ever seen, and just that's it. It almost feels like he had sex with somebody. Please tell me that he's still obsessed with you. A squid? Are squids stupid? I don't know if squids are stupid. Think stupider. Please tell me. Like surface level stuff. Like they're not having... A lot of people just not having that deep of a thought. I feel like more people are getting better though. You know what I mean? I feel like more people are waking up and getting a clue. But most people don't really know. They don't know. I get really mad at them. They don't have a clue. Please tell me, what does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Imagine an animal that acts on impulse and does dumb shit. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles. Abusive. Clarifying the Two of Cups in the reverse. What they're saying to me is that he went through a cycle of trying to walk away from your connection, probably somewhere between like when you last got a reading and shit from me. And he started fucking with someone else, trying to get you off his mind. He's like trying to do things to actively get you out of his mind. And they're saying every single time he tries to do that, it like gets worse. So the more he resisting your connection, the worse it's getting. Clarifying the Two of Cups in the reverse. We have friend zone. He definitely feels like you don't want him. Clarifying the Eight of Cups in the reverse. He's feeling like very rejected. And it definitely feels a lot like, you know, it feels really like wounded ego vibes. Clarifying the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Doing a lot of channeling. Friends with benefits. Oh my god. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Clarifying the Four of Swords. He's back in some he's back in his ego pretty strong again. Clarifying the Four of Swords. That's so disappointing because, oh my God. Moving in and committed. What? What are you doing? Clarifying the Six of Swords. He found someone to move in with. He's gonna replace his wife or something. Clarify Six of Swords. We might end up doing that. We have Dreamy. You're hot. Family. Benched. So I am picking up also, just to be really clear, I am picking up a certain level of resentment coming from him towards you because he's trying to not like you. He's trying to not want you. And so sometimes, a lot of times when people want to disconnect from something, they'll start demonizing it and 100 reasons why this thing is evil. You know what I'm saying? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? Clarifying abusive. Clarifying abusive. We have, I'm waiting for the right time to return. Clarifying friend zone. I want to be your lover. I'm getting like, if you want to be my lover. Clarifying friends with benefits. We have so many beautiful memories. I don't know what has anything about a friends with benefits beautiful memory for Angela. I don't think so. Clarifying van. He probably wants to have beautiful. I don't know. I don't know. No, sure. Clarifying moving in with committed. What do we got? We got I feel your energy everywhere I go. Yeah, definitely. Clarifying dreamy. This energy of this relationship does kind of mirror twin flame behavior. I will be honest with you about that. Even though I think didn't we check and he wasn't a twin flame? Maybe he's some kind of like a karmic soulmate or something, which can have similar things. You might have had some kind of soul contract. You can always, I have like a soul contract thing where you can ask the soul contract, like what it is between you and another person. But you have like some kind of soul contract with him or something that's going on, because this is like really intense. So bottom of the deck is, it was my fault. I am to blame. Well, I mean, nobody's going to argue with you on that one. I lost my way and was self-destructive. You think? I ran away and hid my true self. You're a hot mess, sir. And I abandoned a good thing. All right. So, as you know, he's angry. He's angry because he didn't act good when he did, but also I feel like he's also angry at himself and the connection with you because he treated you incorrectly in a way, like he approached you like, I don't know, like you would want to be his side piece or something. But really, you're the Empress. And it's like, get the fuck out of here. Are you serious? And I feel like that he's starting to realize that now. Like with abusive, it's talking about how you didn't deserve to be treated like that. And now he's waiting for the right time to turn and they're saying something like he wants to give you something to make up for it or something like that. Like buying you a gift. There's like a part of him like they're showing a bag or something. It's almost like he would want to buy you or impress you getting some kind of name brand bag or something. It's weird. I don't know if he'll actually do it or if it's just like a fantasy he has where he's like throwing things around in his brain on how to get you to like not hate him anymore. In his mind, he thinks you're hating him. So, and then we have I don't want you. Queen of Swords. Why? Because you did that. No, they're saying that's him. Okay. 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 He doesn't want you. He wants to be your lover, but there's all this like Queen of Swords where he's like, but he's something. It's very clear to him that like you friend zone him and you're not interested in him like that. And they're saying it drives him nuts. And I want to see you in private. It's like, well, if I'm going to be a friend zone, I'm going to have friends. Can we do friends with benefits? Obviously, the answer is no, but it's like he keeps like walking in circles, basically. He keeps walking away and then walking right back, walking in circles. That's what he's doing with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Now there is somebody else. And again, I feel like he's fucking with this person trying to get over you. I'm going to be real with you. The person could be an Aquarius or a Capricorn. Being that he's a Virgo, she's most likely a Capricorn. Because we either kind of hang out with our own signs or we hang out with, usually it's just really common to hang out with our most neighboring signs. So a lot of times we'll attract people who are going to be, or if you have like really strong like chart that's based on another sign that's totally different from your zodiac sign, that could be part of it too. But most people, 9 times out of 10, we're either going to be with somebody who is like a following sign. So if you're an air sign, you're going to attract, you're going to feel more drawn to like an air sign or something like that. Or, and it doesn't mean that like it could be any kind of connection too. Or there is a couple like signs that are like weird anomalies, and I don't 100% understand why. I'll try to figure out someday, but like why do Leos and Pisces get attracted to each other? I know you're Leo. I don't know how many Pisces you fucked with, but I've seen it a lot. All the way from when I was like a teenager. Like I knew Pisces and Leo connection. It doesn't make sense because Pisces actually vibe better with water signs. And they're like opposites on the scale. So it's like, what is going on there? But he's feeling inspired. He wants to see you in private. But I'm like, but he's not looking for anything serious. But he wants to still fuck with you. And as I said, he's like wanting to maybe move in, or he's thinking, well, it's 4 of Swords. So he's thinking about, there's someone else and he's thinking about moving in with them and being committed to them. Because he's trying to get rid of your energy. He keeps feeling your energy. He keeps feeling like he wants to be with you, and he's trying to do something to get over you. Then you will hear from me soon. I'm getting that thing again. Okay, I don't know if he wants to literally get you back or if he's just like thinking of getting you something that's super expensive to impress you. So you'd be like, oh, I don't know. And unfortunately, in his brain, like when he's in this mindset, he still is thinking in a toxic way along the lines of women just want money. They just want security. They just want stability. No, Angela, she could take care. She could pay for her own shit. She wants someone who can act right. You got no clue, sir. Angela can take care of herself. She don't need your money. But he's trying to figure out how to be with you. And he's thinking about, like, maybe when things calm down. He's also dreaming about you frequently. And you look happy without him. You're constantly on my mind and you look happy without me. And the thing is that he thinks, like, that these cards came out together. He thinks that it's, like, bothers him. You look happy without him. I don't know, that irks him. So that's crazy. Did I go underneath these ones? You're hot, family, benched, losing interest. Chemistry. Yeah, right. Arguments, pretending. He's pretending. Okay. Yeah. Well, it looks like this new moon is really fucking with him. Well, hopefully this reading was informative and helpful. It is 4:21. I need to go to sleep. I have barely slept for shit this the whole entire week. And then the angel's still gonna probably, I keep saying that too. Oh, I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah, right. But we're definitely gonna go to bed. The angels can talk to me in bed while I'm closing my eyes tonight. They can tell me everything as I'm sleeping, as I'm falling asleep. Tell me in my dreams, damn. Just help me remember my dreams. Why can't they talk to me when I'm sleeping so I can get some rest? I know they can do that. You're welcome. Hang on. Where's Angela? Like your Instagram. There you are. I didn't send it to you. Let me show you something that might be fun for you. Let me unpin this and replace it. I've been posting all sorts of stuff. Can't remember. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. Where's the other one? I pinned it. There, refresh it. There. All right, I DM'd you some stuff, okay? Have a good night. Geeta, gonna good night. Are you going to good night? What about you? Are you gonna go to bed, Garrett? You feel grumpy. Are you still grumpy, Garrett? You feel like you're 4 cups right now. That's what you feel like. All right. I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. Have a wonderful day or night. God bless.